I parked my truck and I got out and it was raining and I seen something on the side of the bank in the ditch and I went over and it was this little fawn and it was pretty much lifeless. But I figured I must have scared its mother, so I took my truck and I backed out and then went up to the top of the woodlot. So I walked back up the hill and I got into my truck and I come down and I didn't know if it was alive or dead, and so I took it and I set it in the floor of the truck, and I went down to the house. The guy lived at the same place, and I went in and I offered him the money that they said they would pay for stumpage, and so I bought it right there. I give him a check for a deposit, and we signed an agreement of purchase sale. I drew up, and I come back out. The heater was gone. The deer's head was up. So home we came, and there was a wood box before we did the house over on the other side of the stove there. It's out in the barn now. And we put it in the wood box. It couldn't stand up, and it couldn't suck. And I called the vet, and the vet said, "Oh, put it back." And I said, "Well," I explained to him what happened. He said, "Well," he says, "it won't live." He said, "But you can try just give it whole milk." I took a pop bottle and a finger out of a rubber glove, and I cut a little hole in it, and I put warm milk in it. Couldn't suck. I stuck the finger down his throat and kept going like that, and it would choke and cough and everything. I didn't know whether I was going to kill it or what. Anyway, we did that for, I can't remember exactly how long, but it was more than a week. And then finally it started, and then around the same time it started wobbling around and standing up and getting up. About 2 weeks I would say it was up, and that's that. They hatched the eggs out at Shubenacadie, and then DU took them here, and we put them in the pond that we built, put the fence around it and everything, and then they said it was the ideal place because it was the pond was away from humans, but yet easily accessible, and I had to feed them every day, so I kept feeding them, and then they learned to fly. And you'd be down there fishing in the pond, they'd be coming in, landing, taking off, groups of them, eh? And when they were little, it was beautiful to watch.